You aren't allowed to be an Australian citizen if you can't answer this one question.
Hola, I'm Riza. One interesting fact about me is I have 3 citizenships, which means when one goes up in flames, I have 2 backups. I obtained these classifications by being born in America and having naturalized immigrants as parents. My dad is Filipino and my mom is Australian. So I'm a half-white, half-Asian amalgamation living in the US of A. When getting my dual citizenship for Australia, the security guard told us, you aren't allowed to be an Australian citizen if you can't answer this one question. And my little brother and I failed. He asked us how many national animals Australia had, and what were they, and we guessed 1 in kangaroo. But Australia is actually the only country with 2 national animals, and one beat them in war, which is kangaroo as well as the emu, so now you know. I am a Filipino citizen, but my parents haven't completed the process to get my passport yet. So all I need to do is get my Filipino passport, and then I'll have 3. I have been to Australia the most, besides America, because I live there. When I was a baby, my mom went to Australia a lot, due to family reasons, and took me with her. Meanwhile, my older sister and brother had to eat expired sardines because my dad was taking care of them. Another interesting fact about me is I have an incredibly good memory. I think it's mainly due to me having a fear when I was younger that I would forget everything. From this, I have vivid memories of Australia and my relatives from even before I was 5. I didn't realize how much those events imprinted themselves on my brain till I went back there again when I was much older and kept getting deja vu. The houses and places my relatives took me in Australia had shown up multiple times in my reoccurring dreams to the point I forgot that they were real places. Even though I don't completely understand it, I think that constantly visiting Australia at a young age had a huge effect on me and fostered my love of exploration and travel. As for the Philippines, I've been there 3 times in my life, and I want to go there more in the future. The first time I went, I was an itty-bitty baby, and I don't remember anything. The second time I went was the best, and I absolutely loved the experience of living in a different environment and different culture than I was used to. I also just loved how the people in the Philippines were a lot more open and social, I guess. I found that here in America, turning strangers into quick friends is difficult. However, in the Philippines, and other countries too, it is more like the community looks out for each other, and people just seem a lot more close-knit. The time we went to the Philippines, I was around 14 or 15, and we went to Manila, of course, Bacolod because that's where my ancestry is from, Palawan, Boracay, and other places that I don't remember. The last time I went was in 2019. I don't have that many good memories of it, just because it was a very stressful time in my life, and that made it very hard to enjoy my visit there. I plan to visit Australia and the Philippines more in the future, and learn more about my heritage there. I've also been to airports in Hong Kong and Japan for connecting flights to the Philippines, but you can't really call that a visit. In the future, I want to visit Japan, Singapore, Taiwan, the UK, Ireland, Albania, Dubai, South Korea, maybe India, New Zealand, and a whole heck of a lot of places, which I will tell you all about it whenever I get to doing it, right on this YouTube channel. I have to finish college first, then I'll start traveling, so it'll be a while. Hopefully you'll tune into all that. Thank you for listening to me talk all the way through. It means a lot to me that someone is willing to listen to me ramble on and on and on. See you in my next video. Oh, and a quick thank you to my little brother who voiced the security guard in the beginning, and screamed. He's really good at playing himself. His YouTube channel will be down below. And I just realized I recorded the entire video with the wrong mic, so I'm sorry for the bad mic quality. Well, I'll remember for next time.